Summer Smile. 12 shades wider within a few treatments. That's coming up. Different scents, also auto ship to. Best price that we've been able to do. 077868 is the item number. All right, I'm gonna walk over here because I know our lovely guest is gonna be joining us. Let's talk about the top that I'm wearing. It's a mini today special. You know I love my fashions, and especially in the summertime. Boy, I'm packing for a trip right now, and I never have enough tops. And quite frankly, I never have enough tops that give you that wow. So I wanted to give you an opportunity for under $35 to get a top that gives you that wow. What I love is that on the outside, you have this beautiful floral print, this floral lace fabrication, and then built in, you have a dye to match cami. So you don't need to find your own tank top to pair with this. The color right here is this gorgeous sea blue. Do we call it Daphne? Daphne blue. Then behind that, we have it for you in Sunshine. I've been wearing it for you in the pink, which is called, yeah, pink. And then we also have it for you in the bright white. We have extra small to 3X. This is machine washable, and then you can tumble dry it on low. I'm in my true size in the size small. Doesn't have a lot of stretch, so go true to size, or even go up a size if you carry a little bit more in your bust area. Angie's showing you really quickly before we introduce you to our guest in that bright white in the size medium. 889-894 is the item number. Tanya Christensen is gonna join us representing the brand, stepping in for Jaclyn Smith. Look how beautiful you are. You are the epitome of sunshine.
Yeah, thank you. I love this color.
Yeah.
She did a whole story on sunshine, and then the pinks and the blues and how they just lift your spirits. They're great for spring. They're great for summer. So if you want your spirit lifted, I mean, look at this yellow, and it looks so good on absolutely everybody. If you're like, I don't have a lot of yellow, this might be the first time to try, or go with the pink, the blue, or that great white that Angie has, that beautiful bright white. But this is special. It is a beautiful special blouse that Jaclyn did especially for you. The gossamer fabrication that you're looking at is usually only reserved for like wedding dresses. You just don't see it often in blouses or really any other type of garment that you'll wear because it's just too expensive. So to be able to offer you this for under $35 is such a treat. It has a beautiful collar. It's like a Mandarin style collar that's called a Henley collar. And so it doesn't have, you know, it doesn't have what the collar, a traditional collar. And then it goes into a V-neck. All of the buttons, you have 3 little buttons that are pearlized, and I want you to notice how it's sheer. I love that. It's so pretty. And the stitching that's been used, all of the threads are cotton, so the cotton threads 100% really make this very 3-dimensional. And then the center portion of the flower, that's where you're gonna have that French knotting. So the detail that's gone into this for under $35, this is easily, I would say in a boutique, like a $250 blouse, by all means. And then the scalloped edges that you see, those are all done in satin threads. So definitely the attention has been paid to detail on this one.
Oh, absolutely.
Just really
and
pretty.
The price is so good.
That's what I'm saying.
I mean, $6 and some change.
Yes.
You gotta get it home. I love that the buttons on the top are functional, just showing you that lace, that woven outer fabrication doesn't have a lot of stretch. So
none at all.
None at all. So I would say go true to size, or you could go up a size if you carry a little bit more weight in your bust area. And that's just me helping you find that perfect size. And we do have free exchanges here at HSN, but I'd love for you to get this top home within the next few days. I'm in the size small, put it on, and then just be happy to go grab some lunch or meet up with some girlfriends. Loving in this Daphne, this blue, really, really gorgeous. I mean, the attention to detail is really spectacular. Really, really lovely. And that lace that you see. By the way, the cami is together by a couple of buttons.
It's detachable.
It's detachable. So if you want to wear
when you launder it, it's easy to launder. And you know what?
Or break them apart. Maybe you just want to wear the cami one day.
Absolutely. I would just wear the cami, or I would wear the cami under another blouse that you need. You could easily remove the cami and put this on over maybe perhaps like a bathing suit and a big sun hat.
Oh, so cute.
That would be really, really cute as well. So I love the fact that it's almost really a 2-for-1. 27 inches long as well. So you definitely have that nice coverage. You have done like a little front tuck. Angie and
I love a front tuck.
I do too. It gives just a little dimension there, kind of takes in the waist, but it's so pretty with the scalloped edges. I wore mine out, just like with Angie, so that you can see all of that beautiful detail, and it is 360. It's all the way around, so we didn't just put all the pretty in the front and nothing in the back. But I just want you to notice again, it has that beautiful V, so the buttons start 3/4 of the way down, so you don't have to worry about opening that up. It's done for you. I wore mine buttoned, and when I put it on, I just put it on. I didn't have to undo the buttons.
I didn't have to do it. Yeah, same.
And then you can see that matching cami underneath. So it's just, isn't that pretty?
That's
and
what
I like the fact that the camis are dyed to match. They're not all white.
Right.
Do you know what I mean?
Right.
So that just looks really pretty.
It's just a nice clean look. And again, cami already built in, has a couple snaps on each side that you could attach it. I mean, if you want to have fun, just wear the blouse on itself, right? Like, why not? Put it over a bathing suit, like you said, wear the cami on its own. So 4 great colors that you can choose from for the summer season. Love that bright white on Angie's. She's in her true size, in the size medium. Nice sleeve on this too, like a 3/4 sleeve that you get with this. You get to show off that great Bellezza bracelet that's coming up. Only a few hundred of those. Ooh. That's the launch. Oh, look at that.
Ooh,
she's fancy.
She's pretty.
Paul Wood said, I got mine on too.
Yeah,
he layered his with his big fancy watch. Yeah. I know, Paul, we're just moments away from that. But it's all about getting these little pieces into our closet that make a wow. Right? For $34, you know, you would think that you'd just be getting a plain top of what we see out there in the market in different stores and stuff. Jaclyn Smith wanted to make sure that you were set up with a beautiful blouse to pair with jeans. I know Jaclyn loves her denim. She has really great
likes
jeans,
a lot of, with the white jean that she wears all the time.
Like, yeah, that's her
So
thing.
I can see her wearing this with her white jean and just a big, like, fashion sneaker. She does that. We always see her in heels, but when you see her at home, if you look at her Instagram, she has a little white sneaker. She's out in the garden, cute. But she always has her finger on, you can just tell this is Jaclyn Smith. She's been designing clothes for 40 years now. She started as a model, and then she started out as a dancer, and then she became scouted as a model, and then of course she went into acting, and then she's been designing clothes for 40 years, so she knows what looks good on a woman. Yeah. She also has a lot of history back into her pieces, so even the color or the scalloped edge, that beautiful Henley collar, everything is either found within her travels or her history book. She just loves kind of going back to that. Lace has been around since centuries, and this is a feminized lace, not a true traditional lace, but with that floral design that's just so pretty. And remember, all of the threads in this, even though it's on a gossamer, which is very sheer, are 100% cotton, so they have that pop. They have that 3-dimension when you wear this. It's not just flat like a print.
Yeah, it comes off. It really comes to life on the top, which is really nice. So I loved it in this Daphne. I want to walk you through those 4 colors that we have, let you know which one is the most popular right now. There it is for you in that sunshine. I've been wearing it in the pink, in my true size, in the size small, by the way, because remember, there is no stretch. So I want you to go true to size, or if you're a little bit more heavier busted, you could even venture and go up a size, because even with me wearing it in the small, still a nice, I still get a nice shape. It doesn't come off super boxy. I mean, and that's why I love doing a little front tuck with it. And then that bright white, that one is the most popular. A lot of you loving that bright white. That's the one that Angie is wearing. She's in the size medium with pants that are also from Jaclyn Smith, and I know that we'll be mentioning to you in the next few minutes. But dive in, take advantage of the price. I mean, this is usually $64.
I think that's a deal.
We are $30 off. I mean, talk about an incredible today's special price on a blouse that you're gonna buy now, you're gonna wear now, because you're shopping our Summer Host Faves, $6 and some change to get this home. 889-894 is that item number. You can key it in the HSN app. That's my favorite way to shop. When we look at Angie, this is what I love, because remember we talked about that the cami is detachable. There's 2 little snaps on the shoulder that holds it in, but you can unsnap that. But look how you can tuck in your cami and really get the payoff of that beautiful lace floral design.
Yeah, that's what I just wanted to really show it off as well. And even when she, Angie just turned around and showed you that full 360 view, you can see how sheer it is, how beautiful. You can definitely see the gossamer fabrication and the flowers, the French knotting within that, all of the details. I love the length on the sleeve. It's what's called a 3/4 sleeve or a jewelry sleeve. On me, it's a little bit longer because, of course, I'm petite, but it's still not too long. You can still show off all of your jewelry. I think it's a great spring summer weight. This is definitely something that you're going to wear now for sure. If you wanted to do a full tuck, you could. I love showing off the scalloped edge. I just think she's so feminine. So much detail has gone into that. It'd be a shame to tuck that all in. But if you wanted to shake it up, and maybe perhaps you wanted to put this on with a pencil skirt, or you wanted to wear it a little differently, or just like you know, Nicola's done with that one little French tuck. See how you can tuck it because it's a spring summer weight, so it doesn't add any bulk. Yeah. That's really, really pretty too. And you haven't lost lost any of the detail because you still have that scalloped edging with that satin threading along the side, around the cuff right there. It's
really
so
love it. I love that the scallop edging is consistent on the sleeve, but also at the bottom of the hemline.
Yeah.
And I'll just untuck mine for a little bit so you can just see it, which is really nice. And I love that because a lot of tops that just cut you straight across when there's no like a little bit of a high-low, when there's no side slits, it just doesn't look flattering, no matter if you're an extra small or a 3X. It just going straight across just isn't the most flattering cut on a woman's body. But when you add the scalloping, you're adding detail. It draws the eye in, which is really nice. But like we were saying, I mean, you want to do, I love a little front tuck.
I do too.
I just do that, and then you're good to go. Think about the travel plans that you have. Now, are you going on a cruise? Are a lot of us visiting warmer climates, of course? What tops are you wanting? You want something that's a little bit breathable, that gets that air that flows through, that is lightweight, that you can care for it in the comfort of your home. So this isn't a beautiful blouse. You're like, all right, add another $15 or $20 each time I have to go clean it. You can care for this in the comfort of your home.
Machine wash.
I love that. And then, of course, that cami that's
the
dyed
cami
to
does
match.
Have stretch.
Yes.
Because it's a blend. It's that nylon poly blend. So
and it's going to sit a little closer to the body than the top, the overlay.
So that one does. That's a traditional kind of silky little cami that'll have the stretch for you.
But
and then
we
have
traditionally
the
like
here.
cotton really usually doesn't have stretch.
Yeah, and that's okay. That's what you expect in a blouse.
That's what you expect.
And we do have that beautiful under the bust pleating, which of course brings the eye in as well, make it real flattering on the body.
So you're not boxy.
Yep, right there. It's just all those beautiful little details, those princess seams.
Yeah, it's great.
And then pleating on the sleeve.
Oh, yes.
Just that little pucker.
There's so much that's going on with this top.
She deserves her own hour, doesn't she?
I love it. All right, so there's your Daphne, there's your sunshine, there's your pink, and then also the bright white that's been farther